Eddie, it's been a fantastic turnaround this season, and so important that you finished, I think, on a positive note with another victory.
Yeah, very important from our perspective. We were determined to finish in the way that we have been for the majority of the second half of the season, with very high standards, a very good collective mentality. I thought we approached the game in a very professional way. It was a very, very difficult match. It wasn't our technically purest game, but we hung in there, we scored some good goals, and the last part of the game was very, very difficult.
How conscious were you for the integrity of the Premier League that you gave it your best shot today?
Massively important for me personally. I've been on the receiving end the other way, where we're relying on teams in the final day, and you just hope that they go to the game in the right way. So I was determined to do that today for the Premier League, really, to make sure that the integrity is upheld, and that's why it's the best league for me in the world. And I thought it was important we played our part today.
It went very smoothly for you after the Joel Linton interview. Just before we talk about the game, what is the situation with him?
Nasty cut to his leg. I haven't seen him. Well, I've seen him, but I haven't seen the cut and I haven't seen the incident again. I was told it was very deep. You could see the bone, so we immediately knew we had to withdraw him. But he's in good spirits in the change room and seems okay.
The way you said about Burnley today, what was the plan behind it? Because you didn't allow them to settle at all.
Well, that was the plan. The plan was to not sit deep, not to try and absorb long direct play, which is what they're very good at. It was to try and be proactive and stop it and impose ourselves on them. Now, it's easier said than done. They're very good at what they do, and large parts of that game were scrappy. I thought we had moments in the second half, especially where we showed our quality. But if I was being very critical, I'd say probably not enough, but it's a great win all the same.
Both goals for Callum Wilson. It just underlines what kind of role he can have for you next season after an injury this season that's been blighted with that injury.
Yeah, delighted for him personally. He took his goals very well. His performances in the 2 games since he's come back have been top class. What a professional he is to, again, played another 90 minutes. We needed him today. I thought he led the line very well.
And what are your plans over the summer? Because people will suggest that Newcastle have all these untold riches. They'll be very, very busy in the transfer market. But do you think that it will just be a case of tinkering here and there rather than bringing in lots of new bodies?
Well, we have an unbelievable spirit and mentality about the group at the moment. I definitely don't want to break that. I think that's my biggest challenge, is to harness and keep all the good aspects of our second half of the season, while, of course, evolving and improving with new additions.
And what about Eddie Howe over the summer? Do you allow yourself much time off? I know you're so eager to get things right.
And I think it's important that I do have a break and recharge my batteries. But I had a good year off, so I'm relatively fresh, and ready to go again.